Wait a second, Donald Trump is not president yet. The election is over, so why are we still talking about this, right? But if you have been following the US elections, you might be scratching your head. Don't worry, I have got you covered. Let's break down the US election process and why Trump isn't officially president yet, and what this really means for you as part of your immigration journey, especially if you're looking to build your EB1A profile and secure your green card, because that's all we talk about on this channel, right? Alright, US elections are way more complicated than what you see in India. And if you're thinking that the popular vote decides everything, think again, that's not right. In India, after a general election, the party with the most seats usually forms the government, and then the leader of that party becomes the prime minister. That's pretty simple, right? But in the US, oh no, it's much more complicated than that. Well, here it's a whole different ball game. The US uses this thing called the Electoral College system to elect the president. So even though the election is over, it's not really as straightforward as it is in India's process. And here's how it really works. When Americans vote for president, they are not directly voting for the candidate. They are voting for electors who are then pledged to vote for a certain candidate. And these electors come from different states, and their votes are what ultimately decide the president. Although it seems like the presidential candidates are campaigning for themselves on the grassroots level, this sounds pretty crazy, right? And here's the kicker though. There are 538 electors in total. And in order to win the presidency, a candidate needs 270 electoral votes. So even if a candidate wins the popular vote in some states, they still need the right number of electoral votes to win the presidency eventually. So even though the election is over, Donald Trump isn't really officially the president yet. And the results of this November election are just the beginning. The electors still need to cast their votes in December, and Congress has to certify these votes in early January. And of course, the inauguration isn't until January 20th, 2025, as it has been every 4 years. And this process can be confusing, especially with all the media coverages declaring the winner right away and stuff. But until Congress actually casts these votes, anything can really happen, although it's very, very unlikely to happen. The actual question here though is, can the election results really be overturned? The process of electors voting in December can sometimes lead to confusion because it's an extra step that isn't widely publicized really. And it's not widely publicized for a reason. In the past though, there have been rare instances where the electors did not vote for the candidate that they were pledged to support. And these electors are usually known as faithless electors. Although these instances are rare, they add a layer of suspense and raise questions about the legitimacy of the election outcome on election night. So even after the election, it is important to wait for the electors to cast their votes to officially make someone president. That is in theory. Now you might be wondering, what does this have to do with you, especially if you are an international student or an H-1B holder or someone looking at getting a green card? Well, Trump's position on immigration has been one of the most talked about subjects of his campaign. Everybody knows that, everybody is worried about it, and some people are happy about it as well. Trump has been very vocal about his immigration policies. In fact, he has promised not only to deport illegal immigrants but also to welcome legal immigrants with open arms, especially high-skilled ones. Now, here's a direct quote from him. "We will build a wall and we will deport illegal immigrants, but we will always welcome those who come to the United States legally."
We're going to build a wall, but they're going to come into our country legally. They're going to come in legally.
Well, for people like you, whether you're an international student, a skilled worker, or someone looking to build an EB1A profile, this stance could actually have major implications, right? And with his focus on cutting down illegal immigration, the policies surrounding legal immigration might actually become more streamlined and predictable, is what I am guessing. But here's the thing though, the US election system doesn't really affect those inside the US. It has a global impact. It has an impact on trade, it has an impact on foreign relations, and yes, immigration policies as well. So if you are an international student or a skilled worker on an H-1B visa, the way the US handles immigration under Trump's leadership could actually affect your future, like it did for me in Trump's first presidential term. While the election has wrapped up, Donald Trump isn't really officially president yet. The Electoral College vote and Congress certification still needs to happen. However, it is very, very likely that the Electoral College voters will support him, which is why nobody really worries about it. It's not really even publicized that, a president-elect might not really become a president. It has pretty much never happened before, so don't bank on Trump not becoming president. He is going to become president. So what comes in his presidency could shape the future of immigration policies, and that is what you need to be prepared for. And you can do a lot of things which are in your control to proactively prepare for that. And if you are building your EB1A profile or planning to apply for a US green card, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon for more videos like these. These are free stuff. We are here to help you navigate the twists and turns of the US immigration and help your EB1A green card dreams. And until next time, stay subscribed to this channel, consume all the free stuff we give you. If you're interested in the offerings that we offer in order to help you get the EB1A green card hands-on, please contact our team. We are always here to help you and keep building that powerful profile towards a permanent solution in the United States. Until next time, this is Simon Shetty, your host and the founder and the pioneer of EB1A profile building. Signing off. Peace.